Hey everyone, and welcome to another LEGO Lover 117 video. Today, it's a layout video, and as I mentioned in the Knapford Station unboxing video, I said you might see a different kind of layout in the next layout video. And yeah, let me just give you a quick overhead view here. As you can see, I've incorporated Knapford Station into the main layout, kind of middle Sodor, I suppose, as I would say. But I've incorporated it in there. It's not done perfectly, but it's as good as I can do it. When I buy some more track, I'll probably expand a bit more. But for now, this is how it is. So this is middle Sodor, I suppose, the main layout. This is where all the magic mostly happens. So as Keith Gray usually starts off his layouts, let's start at Knapford Station. You can see we've got Gordon, Henry, Thomas, and Oliver here at Knapford. And as you can see, the bridge still comes down. It splits off into two tracks, and this is the main line wing of Knapford Station. That's right. It's come out into two tracks now here at Knapford. And you see Gordon's on one line with his coaches, and Henry is on the other one with his coach, which is the Knapford coach. And Henry's line actually goes straight into the Tidmouth shed area, and Gordon's line actually takes the actual main line that goes over the stone bridge here where Bulgy is. But let's look at Henry's line. If we go around here, as you can see, we come to Tidmouth Sheds, and Tidmouth Sheds has actually got an upgrade. Yeah, I've added the work shed onto the side of Tidmouth. So I've gotten rid of those two sidings that Gordon and Henry would sleep on. So Gordon and Henry can now stay in the work shed. So they can have a roof now. And as you can see, Scotsman and James are inside the work shed right now. And inside Tidmouth, Bill, Ben, and Stepney are inside Tidmouth right now. So Tidmouth Shed's actually got kind of an upgrade. So I really like this setup. It looks really nice. It's a lot better than my setup with the sidings and everything. It just looked a bit weird. But yeah, it looks a lot better. So yeah, that's that's Henry's line, and Gordon's line, of course, goes up around the, I'm sorry, I'm kind of congested here, up over the stone bridge. There's Bulgy there. Yep. There's my sock. Say hi to my sock. Takes the corner and hits that switch that was in the old layout that goes into the branch line. The branch line actually is kind of separate from the main line in this layout, really. But I'll tell you all that in a minute. Goes up around the blue bridge, obviously, over the viaduct, over the lifting bridge, and back down to the main line wing of Knapford. So, the main line kind of stayed the same, except it got a bit bigger, and it added two tracks to it. And as you can see, I put the gates behind, in the back of Knapford, because I don't like those gates at all, really. So, this is the front of Knapford. Now, the branch line is kind of where the change starts to happen. And if I didn't show you, there's Bertie in the field. And then there's Sir Topham Hatt in his swag car, probably riding away from scolding someone at the sheds. Anyway, the branch line is actually where the change started to happen. The branch line was where I really got confused on how to put Knapford in. I was thinking that, well, I may have to just use Knapford like my work shed and just, I don't know, leave this wing of Knapford unoperational or something like that, but I was like, no, I bought Knapford for a reason, and I'm going to use it to its full capability, and I did. So I took this buffer that would normally be in the siding where Gordon would sleep, and I put it in front of Thomas's line, because this line really can't go anywhere. So this branch line kind of just stops, and someone can rest and let someone go. As you can see, there's Oliver there with Old Slow Coach and Toad in the back there. And this curve kind of stayed the same. Goes around to Maithwaite. Maithwaite stayed the same, really. Nothing big really happened to it. Well, there's Toby, and there's Stephen in the siding, and there's Trevor up near the track. I think he's watching children come out of tow come out of Toby's train. I don't know, maybe. But obviously, the branch line wing of Knapford also got 2 tracks added to it. Obviously, one V-switch in the back, and it's actually different this time. You don't come from the bridge now, you come from a switch on the branch line to get into the branch line wing of Knapford. So this is essentially one big circle here, kind of. And this is where it contradicts the old layout. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to make that work, but it's going to work. I promise you that. But yeah, you come from that switch, and if you're leaving Maithwaite like Toby, you go around there. That's where Spencer crashed in the first Season 4 story. Spoiler alert. You go under the lifting bridge. You come to the dock switch where Edward is. You go through Henry's Tunnel. Yes, that's Henry's Tunnel for me right now. I don't have Henry's Tunnel, but that's Henry's Tunnel for me on my layout until I get a Henry's Tunnel. So, yeah, there's Edward. He's going to go into the docks, under the viaduct as always. Then he comes to the Then he comes to the mainline switch. So, yeah. So sometimes branch line trains won't always be just branch line trains. Sometimes they'll be on the main line. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if you take Edward's line, you go inside of the docks. Now the docks kind of changed a bit. If you all know, I used to have a real big loop that would come around behind Cranky, and both of these sidings would be in front of Cranky. But I said, you know what? I don't have enough turning track. Yeah. Who has ever ran out of curved track while building a layout? I mean, seriously, you usually run out of a straight track, but I ran out of curved track. Lucky me. But anyway, that's what spawned this little siding area over here by the fishing dock, whatever the heck you want to call it. The T-switch is no longer over by Tidmouth anymore. It's over here now in the docks. And that's where Paxton and Wilbert are. Wilbert's got his little siding here, and Paxton has his siding that goes around the fishing dock and leads to the little aquarium cars that are rotting in the siding here because no one likes them. And then these sidings also changed because they used to be like right smack next to each other, but now they're not. Cranky's actually in the middle now, so he can turn around kinda, and in a way load up to this siding over here and to this siding here. As you can see, there's Boko and Duck with some quarry cars over here. There's Captain sitting in the ocean. He would be in Sodor Lake right now, but nah, I decided not to. Which actually, I'm gonna go ahead and point something out here. I'm calling this little section of carpet right here Sodor Lake. This is not land, okay? This is water. Let me show you. Let's say Captain's I'm stupid. He's just like running along. He goes under the bridge, ends up in Sodor Lake, and can just like sit there and do whatever the heck he wants. And part of this here where Cranky is actually land. I would say around the part where the ditch starts off is land. Like, I'm going to draw a line here. All this part here is land. Everything else out here is water. So Captain can just wee like that, like he did a few seconds ago. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and point that out now. So that's the new updated layout. Main layout. Obviously, this won't be the only layout you see in my series. I have about 4 other ones that I'll do videos for. I did one for the narrow gauge layout, did one for the Steamworks layout. I'll probably do the Blue Mountain Quarry layout next. Probably. Maybe the Diesel Works layout, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm very happy I was finally able to get Knapford Station and turn Tidmouth into a bigger shed area, I guess, because I've always wanted to do that with the work shed. I've always wanted it to be next to Tidmouth because it looked a bit better. And Knapford can be right over here, and there's a lot more space. So anyway, yeah, That's pretty much it for this, so keep your eyes open for the next story in Season 4. It stars Norman, Bill, and Ben. You can probably guess what the storyline is. Or maybe not. Maybe you don't want to guess. I don't know what you do. But anyway, pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching.